Jackson and Steven, and I've learned a lot through this 33 series, and I've learned a lot through Inside Out Dads. I've been going here for about 12 weeks, and I've learned a lot about myself and my red flags and how I can do better with myself.
When I was initially asked about or approached about participating in the Inside Out Dads 33 series program, I didn't know how I would be able to develop a relationship with these guys if they were committed to what it is that they were attempting to do. The guys that came in, Larry, JD, Pat, once I met them, I knew that they were committed, and they were committed 100% with helping us not only be better men, but be better fathers.
It's a big inspiration to have these people in here, and it really helps us out a lot. People do not understand how much help that we do need in here. Instead of leaving us alone, bringing us together and learning new ways to be a parent, new ways to be a father, new ways to be just a man in general is what really helps us all out.
Something that really stuck with me throughout the course of that was participating in the 33 series was that, no matter what it is that I may have done, my greatest transgression with my 3 children is not being there for them. And if I know that I cannot make those mistakes when I go back out there, then I know that I'll have succeeded. Sometimes
we need a crutch, and God is our crutch. He's there for us at all times. Programs like this can help us maintain a correct way of teaching our own children and giving us positive, uplifting characteristics for the betterment of our beliefs, our values, and our core systems on how to make a foundation for our lives.
I had made the appointment to go to Planned Parenthood. I was considering abortion. It wasn't settling well with me. I was very distraught. I was very scared. I was in the car driving and, was just crying out to God and just begging Him not to leave me alone. God, don't leave me. Don't leave me in there because I'm so scared, and I've never felt so scared. I turned around. I didn't set foot inside of a Planned Parenthood. I went home, still scared, still nervous, but I immediately called Crisis Pregnancy Center and ended up here on the day that I would have actually been scheduled to have the abortion. But I came in here and I spoke with the lady. She, of course, prayed with me, talked to me. In that moment just offered a lot of counsel to me, provided me with a lot of different resources, different adoption agencies. And I definitely left the Crisis Pregnancy Center that day just at peace. It was decided, this was it. This was what God wanted me to do. At the time, adoption was still just as scary to me as the idea of having an abortion. Having 4 kids as a single mom, obviously everything that I have is being stretched 4 ways. I wanted him. Ultimately, and I even told that to the adoptive parents when I first met them. Don't get it twisted, I want my baby, I want to parent him. But I know deep down that he deserves to have more than what I can give him. I met John and Kristen through the adoption agency and instantly just felt like these are the ones. They had been waiting to adopt for over a year and had been let down a few times. They come down the night before, picked me up at my home. We all went to the hospital together. John, of course, was in the waiting room, but Kristen was in the room with me. And we had this whole birth plan that we made together where, you know, I wanted her to have that experience as close as possible, like if it was her own birth, you know. When they had put me in my room right after, when Kristen and John carried him in there, I just remember feeling so overwhelmed with love for all three of them, and just seeing them finally be the family that they had longed to be for so long, you know. It was just so beautiful. Now, as hard as it was to make that kind of a sacrifice, I would tell any woman in my position to choose life. You know, there are so many couples, there's so many people that want babies that can't have babies. You know, to be able to give somebody something like that, I mean, what else can you say? You have fulfilled something for them that they couldn't have on their own. I didn't give up my baby. You don't give up something that you love. I placed him in the arms of a loving family that God chose for him.